We're here in Ballyliffin, the home of Donegal band The Plea, who have been receiving rave reviews recently. This is a big year for the band, with tour dates in the UK and throughout Europe. Keith Fletcher has been interviewing the band for Donegal TV.
I'm in Kilmanny today with local boys gone international from The Plea. We've got Denny and Dermot Doherty. Very welcome along, boys.
Cheers, Keith.
So you're just back from England, a tour of England?
I was a small tour. We just did Manchester, Leeds, London, Huddersfield and Bath. That was it.
And you're back here now for, is this a wee break now? Then you said you're gigging in Ireland now?
With 3 gigs. We do Belfast, Empire in Belfast, Whelan's in Dublin, and Donegal gig in Voodoo in Letterkenny. After that we head for Germany then. You're
based, although you're from Ballyliffin, you're based in London, you're based in France. How do you get from A to B there?
Well, most of the time we're in London, you know. He just lives in France, but it's like, it's just easy, just get the channel, to get the train over or whatever. Right. But most of the stuff we do is based from London, so we're sort of recording there at the minute as well. And you know, last year a lot of the stuff we were doing was out in Belgium and Germany and places like that, so it was handier for him to be there anyway. You know. But the band's generally together in London, you know, most of the time.
That is the second album you're recording now?
Aye, we're just starting demoing for the second album now.
And how did the first album, how was it received?
Well, we still, like, this album's still out, so we just, that's the first time it goes out now in Germany. So that's where we've got a single out called Glass Waltz, so we're just going on tour now to promote that.
We all find out in the end.
And you're well received in Germany, you're saying, in Belgium?
Well, we released a single out there now, and it's starting to take off well out there, which is great. That's why we're going to do these dates, with 10 dates coming up there. So, yeah, but we played there before with Snow Patrol. We supported Snow Patrol over there, and the crowd, they listen. You know, sometimes when you're an opening act for another band, people don't come in. They won't come in to watch the opening act. But Germany, they go in. You know, they're mad interested in this stuff. You know, and they really listen to everything, you know, so it's kind of a joy to play to them, you know.
Who does all the writing?
Well, we both write separate songs, you know.
Well, we both write different songs, but you know, if he's got a song I like or I've got a song he likes, we'll get together and we'll work on it, and then we bring the band in and we'll rework it again. But generally for the album we just did, called The Dreamers Stadium, most of it was written on piano and electric guitar, just us two in a couple of weeks. Right. And then we bring the band in and work it then that way.
So the single Glass Walls, you did the promo, you got the video, you put that all together, and you're saying you had a local fella in the video.
As a friend of ours, Michael McLaughlin, down in Ballyliffin. We needed an actor for the video.
He is an actor.
And he's an actor. So you know, we thought, well, you know, let's get the guy that lives local, and we know he's good, and he's a good friend of ours.
Well, we wanted a lunatic, right, to run around the streets in England, and I thought, that's the man, has to be the man. So I phoned him up and says, are you willing to do it, you know? And he was reluctant. I said, why? You're an actor, just do it, you know? And then he went, and he came on the day we were shooting the video. He had like 5 pages all written out of what he was going to do, and he handed them to me, you know, and I was like, you handed me this for? Just do it, you know?
Is this the way the industry is now? You have to do a video for every song?
You don't have to, but it definitely helps, you know?
Just going back to the gigs, you said you started playing in the likes of Moville and then you worked from there up. Which would you prefer, or have you got your best memories? Which was the best gig?
Well, me and him used to play a lot of 2 acoustics in bars. We played here before, you know.
We used to play in the Square Bar here, and then the Rusty Neil started out playing there. The Trasna in Ballyliffin. That was mainly where we sort of started out playing around the bars, local bars.
Favourite gig?
I think the second gig in Cologne was amazing. It was like, we went out and it was literally like, the arena is just packed. So we're standing back before you go on there, it's like, don't break a string on this one. That was definitely our favourite gig, just because it sounded good and people were into it.
The other members of the band, how did you recruit them?
Well, Paul's
wanted ads.
Yeah.
You put an ad in the paper.
Irishandlonely.com.
We knew Paul from Ballyliffin, who plays the bass. And he'd always played guitar when we were growing up. We knew he was a guitarist, so came back from Boston and asked him if he fancied playing bass. So, you know, got him through that. And then the drummer is Gerry from Strawbridge. Met him in the studio. We just had a different drummer that left and we were recording. And he was in the studio that day and liked it and said, come and do a rehearsal. And that was that. And now we've got a new guitarist, Dave Michaelini. He lives in Ballyliffin as well. And Handsome Dave. So, and he was coming out when we were doing gigs on the road and just helping us set up and stuff like that. And now he's playing guitar in the band. So.
Thank you very much for spending some time with us, talking to us, and say good luck with the album and more luck with the second album.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks a lot, Keith. Cheers.